A lot of attention on the Conor McGregor Nate Diaz rematch, but another fight on the card that everybody's going to be excited to watch is Cowboy Cerrone versus Rick Story. Donald, a few days out from the fight, have you been thinking, is welterweight going to be your home for the next few fights, or are you thinking lightweight's going to be the next time after this fight with Rick Story?
Oh, I have no idea, man. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow except for cutting weight and weigh-ins, but my life's so crazy, man. I don't know if I'm getting married, if I'm having kids, what I'm doing after my career. So you asked me what I'm doing during my career, I have no fucking idea, man. So I'll go through, handle Rick Story. I'm going to lobby for Eddie Alvarez in New York. You know, are they going to give it to me? Fuck knows. Is 70 home? Fuck knows. I'm having fun. I like 170.
He mentioned that he's going to be waiting to see the outcome of this Conor McGregor-Nate Diaz fight. What would you think if he gave Conor a shot at the title and he sort of jumped the queue, jumped over you, and got the next shot?
Yeah, I don't know if he'd really be jumping the queue. You know, that's now that Eddie has a title. That for me to fight Conor is not a payday for me because I don't have any pay-per-view dollars. But for him, he's defending the title. You know, that's it's a money fight for him, so I'd be a foolish. You wouldn't want to go get your ass whipped by me for regular money. Oops, sorry. For regular money, we can go make real money, you know. So, yeah.
You come into this fight ranked number 14. Is that shocking to you? I know you don't care about the rankings, but the Story comes in 5 spots above you. Does that surprise you?
Well, this is only my second fight over at welterweight, so or third fight. Third fight. I don't give a shit. Numbers don't mean nothing to me. So unless they have commas and they get me paid, those numbers make something. But other than that, no, fuck. He's a veteran, man. He's been in the sport a long time, so he deserves the position that he bees in and bees in. What the fuck is that? Yeah. So no. He deserves it, man. You know, I'm excited to go in there. I get a whole new outlook on competition now. You know, so it's fun. A whole nother scale of guys.
You've headlined several UFC events throughout the years, Donald. Now you're number 3 on this card, in the main card. It's when you look at that situation, you know, Conor McGregor and the potential of this pay-per-view is huge. But
Sure.
Are there some drawbacks too to being on a Conor McGregor card, like yesterday's press conference, where that seems to be getting all the attention?
Good, have all the attention. I don't care. Saturday night, I don't have eyes on me. It'll be all right. No, it's good. You know. Conor and Nate, Conor's a champ. Talked his way up to the top of the food chain. He's good, man. You know, Rumble, that's a title eliminator fight. Where I sit on the card, no problem. I'll fight first night. I don't care, man. Where I fight, who I fight. Just want to know. I just want to date, man. I just want to keep fighting. That's all I care about.
You mentioned how competition excites you and obviously competing against other fighters. What do you think about the movement in the sport currently where people are looking for the biggest money fights, and sometimes that isn't necessarily the number one contender or the best guy. It's the guy that's the biggest draw. What do you think about that?
I think we got a short window, so taking the money fights probably makes sense to a lot of guys.
You mentioned the short window. Obviously, the Professional Fighters Association, Jeff Boris, he's here at the moment in Vegas. I'm wondering, what are your thoughts about this, I guess, new association, this new union, and are you, by any chance, one of the guys that's called him up to ask about some more questions, information?
No, I've spoke to nobody about the union. I know the union talks about something that's been around, but you look at any other sporting event, we all have a union, and not it's only pay that the union concerns me. It's like, if guys are getting fined or guys are acting up, you know, we work as a team of fighters to decide, you know, should he get fined? How much should he get fined? You know, so you have kind of another family to fall back on and approach situations that we have problems with. You know, right now we have no say. So do I think a union overall would be good? Sure. Am I going to be the guy to stand up to run it? Fuck, I don't know if I want to pull a neck out like that, but you never know because it's something that we need for sure. I mean, you look at acting, you look at any other sport. I mean, retirement is all there for a union, you know, so I think it's something probably that's going to need to happen.
With the Professional Fighters Association, you mentioned how a lot of people have been talking about doing a union. This one seems like it might happen sometime in the near future. Is that something that excites you, that, wow, this might actually be a possibility now? Yeah,
sure. As long as it don't fuck with my fighting, I'll be all right.
What do you think of what happened at the press conference yesterday?
Hey man, they're trying to get in each other's heads. It's working. I just don't know if Conor's gonna get in Nate's head. Nate's pretty solid, bro. It's gonna be good. So hey, it happened. I don't know.
Who you got him to fight, Donald?
Oh, Diaz. You can't. Diaz has 10 years of jiu-jitsu. You can't just hire somebody and 2 months later be a black belt, you know, and work on it. I mean, stand up, the guy Conor, his hands are nice, you know. I'm not taking anything away from him, but as far as like his wrestling and jiu-jitsu, that's the area he lacks, you know. And unfortunately, you can't just learn that overnight. So Diaz has been in the game a long time, And I see this fight going a lot. Unless he gets knocked out, I see this fight going a lot like it did.
Another big money fight could be a rematch with Nate Diaz. Would you be looking at potentially calling him out if he does beat Conor McGregor?
Oh, I don't know about calling him out, but I mean, he keeps winning, I keep winning. I'm sure that's a fight that'll happen.
You've been to a lot of press conferences. When you saw yesterday, I mean, did you feel like it was authentic? You have a lot of people saying it felt kind of staged. I mean, did it feel real to you?
I just seen the highlights on Instagram, man. I wasn't even watching it live, but I mean, the dude showed up late, kind of disrespected Nate, I guess, in a sense. So it was probably pretty authentic. I mean, you don't just launch cans at someone because you're staging it, so it's probably real.